EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Broncos and the Buccaneers, next on Madden Football.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defense. It feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams can be a big factor in who gets out of here with the W.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
The Broncos led by the rookie quarterback Bo Nix out of Oregon. The rookie, the last of the quarterbacks taken in the first round, number 12 overall. He's been around, he's 24 years old, but the rookie runs it for the Broncos.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but it's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make this even more difficult today, not only the worthy opponent that they face, but having to go on the road and do it here in a hostile environment. If he is able to lead his team to a win today, I think that gives them the spark to turn this season around.
He goes right back to Sutton. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second down, Nix. That's hauled in at the 2. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. That his first touchdown of the new year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So 7-0 to score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers led out by their quarterback, Baker Mayfield. He was in Cleveland and Carolina, and then with the Rams. But now year 2, and it feels like he's found a home. Greg here with the Buccaneers.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, alert, alert! What's up?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Open man, the tight end, O'Keefe. And that's that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. They go play action with Mayfield. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw. And fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way. Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Baker going to hand it to White. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. They'll bring him down right at the 35, but that is good enough. They pick up the first down. To throw is Mayfield. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. On play action, Mayfield. He finds his tight end, Keith. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. On first down, it's White. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go again with White. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's White. And the Bucs are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line. They'll run with White. Powering forward. He's in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one to the tight end, Troutman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Broncos first down. They needed 2 and gained 6.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. He finds his tight end, Dulcich.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now it's Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Throwing, Nix. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense and running back Rashad White ready for this next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. He'll find his running back, White, and they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
This one is caught by Shepard. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll set up the screen to White. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's into space past the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs are on top. It's 14-10. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Nix now on 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Throwing is Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and long. Slot man in motion left. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter. Back deep for the Bucs, their speedster Trey Palmer. Returnable from the 17. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Baker. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Now Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
That's good for a Tampa Bay. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Rashad White out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Real, real, real. Regular, regular, regular. Run, run, run. What's up?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. So we're at halftime here in Tampa, and the Buccaneers are in the lead. And we get you across the state to Orlando and check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman, as our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans. And as they come towards halftime, it's the Eagles who have the lead in that one. Devontae Smith, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll jet north to Ohio to check in on the Browns at home at Cleveland Browns Stadium. And in that one, it's the visiting Giants who have the lead. Darius Slayton, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Christian Watson, a touchdown reception. It was a solid first half for the running back, Rachaad White. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and
Both
Greg
teams
Olson.
ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Irving now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Buccaneers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Another run here with White. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Now Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. To throw is Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Hey, alert! Watch out!
On the ground, it's White. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Real. Watch out!
On play action, Mayfield. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Alert!
They'll run over center with White. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. They go play action with Mayfield. He finds his tight end, Keith. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time, it's White. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Our next drive getting ready to start, and we'll let you know what's coming up here later tonight. It is a good one. The Chiefs and Falcons in Atlanta. Second primetime appearance for the Falcons in the last 2 weeks. Then on Monday, a doubleheader comes your way. It's the Jags and the Bills in Orchard Park. Note the start time, 7:30 Eastern, followed by the Commanders and Bengals. That kicks off at the usual 8:15 starting time. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Buccaneers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll throw it left and has his running back. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down. Baker to throw. A short one there to Otten. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On 2nd down, Baker. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Regular. Watch out.
Here's Mayfield. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
It'll be taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 38-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field, you're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. And they are really playing well here to start September, aren't they? On their way to 3-0 as they look to finish this one off. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. On the ground, this is White. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
2nd down and 3. On the give, it's White. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to White. He'll work forward only to about the 18.
He was brought down by Brandon Jones. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Baker gonna hand it to White. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. To throw is Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
And the Broncos first down.
They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll find his tight end. That's Troutman. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Bucs offense about ready to take over once more. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll set up the screen to White. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing is Baker. They'll try to set up the screen here. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
A 40-yard attempt.
And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
This one to the tight end, Troutman. This crowd urging the defense on. It is 3rd and 8. Throwing, Nix. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.